to make a decision. I'm Hey guys, guess what time it is? It's time to make a decision. I'm Andrea Adams and I am one of the co-founders of Voice Masters Global. We are having our first in-person conference at Broward Mall. That's in Plantation, Florida on the 1st of November from 10 a.m. I'm inviting you to join me along with many other powerful speakers where we will be echoing greatness, where each and every voice will leave a mark. I encourage you to not miss this. Make a decision. Grab your tickets now. See you soon.
Get ready for something amazing!
This Sunday, the spotlight shines on the next generation of leaders, the incredible youth speakers of the Voice Masters Global Speakers Conference.
Join us live as these talented young voices, ages 10 to 12, share their stories, their dreams, and a sneak peek into their powerful messages for the big stage.
Hear from future world changers like Jadia Lavanya Prasad, Asia Adams, Abigail Sinclair, Jalen Burrell, and yours truly, Malik Majid Price, as they talk about their upcoming stage appearances, what inspires them, and how they're preparing to make history. This Sunday, don't miss it. Tune in, be inspired, and witness greatness in the making.
Because when young voices rise,
the
world listens. The Voice Masters Global Speakers Conference, Echoes of Greatness, where every voice leaves a mark.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Beyond the Voices podcast. I am Andrea Adams. I am one of the co-founders of Voice Masters Global. I'm excited to share with you today something different that's happening. We are having our first in-person conference, as all of you might know by now, on November 1st at Island Space Museum. This is in Broward County, Plantation. And we are having some special guest speakers, that is, special guest speakers for that day. And those are the youths, the children of Global Kids Speak Oratory Club. Now, why is this special? Because our youths, as we know, they are our future. They are the leaders of tomorrow. So for this special edition, I have here joining with me none other than Coach Eric Sean. Coach, can you just introduce yourself and tell the audience a little bit about you and all of the tremendous things you've been doing with these kids at Global Kids Speak over the past few years?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. My name is Eric Sean, motivational speaker, mindset coach, author. I've had the privilege of working with Global Kids Speak. I'm very excited about the conference that we're having next weekend. One of the things that has been the highlight is to watch these young, talented individuals be able to write their thoughts, be able to memorize their thoughts, and to be able to articulate and deliver a message. Just the privilege of watching them grow has been beyond my wildest expectations. And the one thing that I can say is if these are the youth of our future, this is our future, we're in good hands.
Absolutely. I agree with you, Coach Eric. Coach, I just want to take this time on this public platform. We are streaming right now on my TikTok page, and we are on my Facebook page, also YouTube, and we are on Instagram. We're on many platforms right now. And there are people listening in from all over. So I think this would be a good time to say to you, Coach Eric, thank you so much for your dedication. Thank you so much for all the countless hours that you spent over the last few years grooming the youths at Global Kids Speak. Thank you so much. Now, we want to get into the core of the program. Why is it? What has brought everyone here this Sunday evening? And that is to meet these amazing young speakers. When I tell you these are kids between the ages of 10 to 12 years old, 13. I would not be forgiven if I just stick at 12. 13, I'm sorry, Asia, between the ages of 10 to 13 years old who are taking the stage. They are going to go on stage this Saturday and speak about topics that will inspire others. So we'll just take the opportunity to just welcome them in.
Hello, everyone. Hello, can you hear me?
Let's go.
Yes, testing, testing. We can hear you.
All
Wow,
right.
thank you so much.
All right.
Now we have here our young speakers. We have Jaden Burrell, we have Abigail Sinclair, Malik Price, and we have Aisha Adams that's joining us. Now, before we go into details about Saturday, I want to go back to where you started. Just introduce yourself, tell us your name, where you're from, and just one fun fact about you. We're going to start with Asia.
Well, as you guys heard, my name is Asia. I'm from New York, but I currently live in Florida. And one thing about me, I like to dance and write.
Thank you for sharing. Next, who am I going to pick on next? I think I want to pick on Jaden. Jaden Burrell, tell us a little bit about you.
Hello, my name. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Hello, my name is Shaden. I'm a artist, game developer, and an animator. I'm quite. I'm excited to be here and talk on a Q&A and all that stuff. And yeah, of
And thank you so much, Jaden, for sharing with
course.
us. Next, I want to pick on Abigail. Can you just introduce yourself? One fun fact about you, where you're streaming in from this evening?
Hello, my name is Abigail Sinclair. I am from Jamaica, and and I am the head girl of my school. With I'm the head girl of my school, and I am a dancer at my church.
Wow, Abigail, thank you. Every day I'm learning more new things about you. Wow. Now, last but not least, Malik, share one fun fact about you, where you're calling in from, your name, anything you want to share with the audience.
My name is Malik Price. I love gaming. I love music making, and I'm from Jamaica, but I reside in Miami.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Now, I'm not going to take the stage. I'm not going to take everything. I'm going to pass you over to Coach Eric Sean. Coach Eric, can you just go ahead and anything that you want to ask these kids, can you just ask them?
Yeah, Malik, let me ask you a question, young man. What made you decide that it was important for you to be a better speaker?
I'm kind of scared of talking to a lot of people, and when I first found Global Kids Speak, my mom was like, "Oh, do you want to go?" And I was like, Sure, I guess." And I didn't know it would take me this far to become better at speaking, writing, you know? Yeah.
Very good. Miss Asia, you have an amazing ability to articulate your thoughts. Is there anything that you can attribute that has happened in your life to make you so confident?
I think the confidence is really just For me, it's trying to step out of my comfort zone because I have to like audibly think in my head. I need to be more out there. It's not really natural to say, but yeah,
Is there a certain tool that you use to make this happen?
like to use my alter ego.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, in seventh grade, I wasn't really having the best time with like with my friends or in school in general. So I came across this video that told me I could be a lot more, or I could be more confident or more happy with my life, and I looked into that.
And it's worked for you, huh?
Hmm.
Very interesting. Thank you. Miss Abigail, Little Queen, how are you today?
I am fine, sir. Couldn't do much better.
Good. Same question. Tell me, as Malik, tell me a little bit about what made you make the decision to be a better communicator.
I wanted to become a better communicator, so I can use my communicating skills throughout my life. There's different things I want to do and different opportunities that I would like to take, and to do those, I would need to be a better speaker and communicator.
Do you feel like that through working with Global Kids Speak that you accomplished that?
Yes, I do, because Global Kids Speak is a platform that helps to enhance speaking or even just communication on a whole. I may have trouble. I had trouble speaking in certain cases back then before I joined Global Kids Speak. But during my time at Global Kids Speak, I became more confident in speaking, and that is one thing I say is Global Kids Speak is one of the best platforms for.
And another question, tell me what a hobby of yours is. What do you do when you're not working with Global Kids Speak?
When I'm not working with Global Kids Speak, I actually do take the time. I like to write songs, and I also like to write stories, which I haven't done in a while. But I currently just doodle or say little story, make up little stories that could be big ideas for me.
Very good. Very good. Jaden,
Hello.
hello. What do you do with most of your time? Like, what's something that you're extremely passionate about?
Something that I'm extremely passionate about, in my personal opinion, I like to draw, animate. I do a bit of acting, and I find it pretty fun. But one thing I would likely have as my career would be an architect.
You want to be an architect?
hmm That's why I'm an artist. An architect could be useful for that, obviously.
Okay. And how does communication, in your opinion, work as far as architect? Why is it important to be a communicator, being an architect?
Lack of communication as an architect could be a huge issue. This is mainly because how are we supposed to build this without having a sketch of this? How are we gonna? We need an example. We need a sketch. We need to figure out what we're gonna do first. Obviously, not obviously. Sorry, that's a bit.
How has Global Kids Speak given you more confidence in your ability to tell a story or to communicate?
It teaches etiquette, and it kind of helps you build up stuff as you go. Like, how do I say this? Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll give you a minute to come up with it and come circle back to you.
Yeah.
How are we feeling? How excited are we about this weekend and actually being on a live stage? How do you feel, Miss Asia?
I am actually quite excited because I haven't spoken on the stage in a while. So
You're a little nervous?
Not really. I don't describe it. When you're on stage, you feel more of like an adrenaline instead of like anxiety. Well, at least for me.
I would have to agree with you. I experience the same thing. Once it starts, your adrenaline starts going, and it's an amazing experience. Abigail, what are your thoughts around this weekend? Are you excited?
I am very excited.
This will be your first time on a live stage.
No, it will not.
So you've spoken on stage before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you're a pro. So you should be all right. Mr. Malik, your thoughts?
I am a bit nervous because, again, I'm kind of not used to speaking in front of a big audience.
Do you find it an accomplishment that just a short while ago you started working with Global Kids Speak, and now you're going to be in a live stage presenting?
I do. I really do. That's a big jump.
It says a lot for your accomplishments, though. You've become a good speaker. Sir Jaden, how are you feeling about this weekend?
A bit nervous for first time going on stage and stuff, but other than that, actually, no, not my first time, but I am kind of nervous either way. Bit of stage fright, that's it, nothing much.
I think being nervous is actually a good thing, especially if you're first time doing it. I can tell you every time I get on stage, there's a little bit of nervousness and then it
Yeah,
disappears.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah. So, but I think you and everybody else will do an amazing job. You're great speakers. And I think that people that will come out to hear it will be very surprised and very amazed by all of your ability to articulate your words and deliver a message. And I'm proud of all of you.
Most absolutely. I agree with that. And I am so grateful for you, Coach Eric, because I must highlight that you did spend quite a bit of time training these young people, preparing them for next week's Saturday. Now, what I would like to do, I know we're soon coming up to the 30-minute mark, but I cannot reach that mark without inviting the youngsters back to ask them to just tell the audience why they should be there on November 1st, whether they're going to be streaming in or whether they're going to be there in person. And I promise you, in person is going to be better. But if you cannot make it in person, make sure that you purchase your ticket and you stream in. Can you share with us just a tiny bit on what you're going to be speaking about, and also why is it whoever's listening in now should purchase that ticket and be there? We're going to start with
To announce I am keynoting at the Voice. Hi, I'm Kalada Taylor. I'm super excited to announce I am keynoting at the Voice Masters Conference in Plantation, Florida, November 1st. This is where echoes of greatness and no more flinching collide. Also, be sure to get your autographed copy of my best-selling book, No More Flinching, 5 Steps to Overcoming Adversity. So, what do you need to do November 1st? Get to Plantation, Florida. It is going to be an amazing event. And listen, don't take my word for it. Find out for yourself. I'll see you soon. And don't flinch about getting your tickets and seeing me win November 1st. See you soon.
welcome back. That was such an amazing ad, just showcasing. We have the amazing Carlotta Taylor, and I am just encouraging you not to miss that. I know that her keynote speech is going to be life changing. Now, back to the youths. I want each of you, starting with, let me start with Asia, to tell us why is it that you should be there on Saturday, whether you are listening in virtually or even better in person, and also share a bit about what is it that you're speaking about. Not too much, just a peek.
Are we starting with me or?
I think you should be at the conference this next Saturday, Sunday, because the stuff that we're speaking about is what I believe actually important. Hearing other people presenting while I'm in class, I it actually makes me feel something. Like it motivates me. It makes me want to be better. It makes me want to move or not give up. Or I feel interested in more stuff because of when I hear other people speaking on these things. So I think that's why you should be here too. And then what I'm speaking about is how you can be everything you want to be with everything you're capable of, but just removing the barrier of getting there.
Amazing, Asia. I cannot wait to hear about that because I definitely do believe that we can be anything we put our mind to. Next, I'm going to call on the beautiful Abigail. Abigail, can you share with us just one reason why anyone who's listening in now should not miss this conference, especially in person, but if they can listen in virtually. And what is it that you're going to be speaking about that they should not miss?
There is many reasons why you should miss this event, but one specific reason is that you can there's many different kinds of speeches or different kinds of things you can hear at this event that you probably are never going to hear anywhere else because each speech here is individual and it aligns with their own personal experiences. And one thing I'm going to be saying speaking about in my presentation is a bit I'm going to be speaking a bit on pain and dreams. Think it's something you want to be and the pain that you have to get through to reach that destination.
Wow, Abigail, I cannot wait to hear. Audience, are you hearing this? Abigail, she's going to be talking about pain and purpose. We should not miss this. Next, I'm going to call on Malik. Malik, just tell the audience why is it that they should not miss Saturday's event and just share a bit about what you will be speaking about.
We should not miss this event because it is a very important moment where the kids will be talking on stage. It will be more about the kids, and they're speaking what they wrote. So you're seeing their capability, and I will be talking about the power of rising, the need to get up. And I'm very excited for this. This is gonna be a very exciting moment.
Thank you, Malik. I cannot wait. I am so encouraged hearing you practice your speech and just feeling like I need to get up. And I'm telling you, audience, after you hear Malik, you're going to say, hey, no matter what the circumstance is, I have to get up. Now we're going to invite Jaden. Jaden, can you just share a little bit about what is it you're going to be speaking about on Saturday and why anyone hearing you today should not miss this conference?
Some of the reasons why I you should be there is because you're going to be hearing stories of like passion, purpose, how young minds can use technology to build better futures. And if you believe in dreaming big, and if you want to feel inspired, and if you're ready to make your voice heard, this will be the place to be. So don't miss it. Come be part of something powerful where every single voice leaves a mark. My topic is how I can people can bring highlights into the world through drawing and in real life.
Wow, Jaden. Wow. Thank you so much. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Now, now we are going to just give every one of you the opportunity to have your closing word. What is one thing that you want to leave the audience with today? Starting with Jaden.
I want to leave everyone feeling inspired, feeling everyone to be feeling or having the opportunity to create. having the opportunity to share their voice with the world.
Thank you, Jaden. Malik, one thing you want to tell the listening audience, your closing word.
I want everybody to be excited to see all the kids speak and hear their voices because it's really a special moment, you know. Most of the times it's like, oh, the kids, it's grown-ups conversation, and now it's the little kids conversation. It's us speaking.
You said it. Abigail, one closing word to the listening audience.
More about it will be said in my speech, but I want to leave you all with a sense that there is always hope in anything you do, no matter what down or up you may be in. You can always get out of that state of depression.
Thank you, Abigail. Definitely quite encouraging. And Asia, one word to the audience, closing remark.
I believe that everybody here has speech will give you the ability to be who you want to be. Open your horizons, be more imaginative, light up other people's lives, and get you out of a dark place. So that's why I think you should be there next Saturday.
Thank you so much. You guys are all so amazing. Thank you so much. You could be doing anything this Sunday evening, but you are here encouraging the audience to just tune in. You're here giving back to everyone that's listening. You're actually paying it forward and leaving everyone with a sense of increase. Now, the show's not quite over, but before we close up, I want Coach Eric, if you can just give the audience your closing remarks for this evening.
First of all, I want to apologize because I feel like I cheated the audience out of 25 minutes of being able to look at me. And because I couldn't get my camera working. Having said that, because it's really not about me. One of the things that I find a lot is people always are complaining about the next generation and how bad the kids are and this and that. And I think as adults, one of the things that we have to do is when we have the privilege of being able to work with such a talented group of individuals is this. The biggest thing that we have the ability to do is to contribute our time, to support them, to encourage them. So I hope that everybody comes out to encourage these wonderful, amazingly powerful, beautiful young talents. This show will happen one time. So I really encourage everyone to come out and let these youth, these young men and women, know that we believe in them, that we're willing to invest in them, and most importantly, we're willing to support them. I am so excited about this show, and I hope that just by listening to what they had to say, you feel about them a little bit, a small portion of the joy that I've gotten from being able to work with them. And I just hope that I see everybody out November 1st to support our youth. And I want everybody to know I'm so proud of you.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Well said, Coach Eric. I absolutely agree. And Coach Eric Sean is actually one of our featured speakers, and he is also our MC for the event. I'm going to take a moment to allow an ad to play.
Get ready for something amazing!
This Sunday, the spotlight shines on the next generation of leaders, the incredible youth speakers of the Voice Masters Global Speakers Conference.
Join us live as these talented young voices, ages 10 to 12, share their stories, their dreams, and a sneak peek into their powerful messages for the big stage.
Hear from future world changers like Jadia Lavanya Persad, Asia Adams, Abigail Sinclair, Jalen Burrell, and yours truly, Malik Majid Price, as they talk about their upcoming stage appearances, what inspires them, and how they're preparing to make history. This Sunday, don't miss it. Tune in, be inspired, and witness greatness in the making.
Because when young voices rise,
the
the
world
world
listens.
listens. The Voice Masters Global Speakers Conference, Echoes of Greatness, where every voice leaves a mark.
Okay, well, thank you all so much for listening in on all the different platforms. I hope that we've been able to encourage you to just come join us on Saturday, November 1st at 10 a.m. sharp. It's at the Island Space Museum, Caribbean Museum. This is at Broward Mall in Plantation, Florida. Please do not miss this event. We have some very powerful speakers. You can see the youth speakers are already bringing the fire on. We have a beautiful keynote, Carlotta Taylor. We have messages from other renowned speakers, just like Coach Eric, myself, and the founders of Voice Masters, and many others. This is an event that you would not want to miss. Tickets are available at voicemasters.biz, or you can check us out on Eventbrite. Either way, it is great. It's wonderful just being here on this podcast this Sunday afternoon. Please do share this to your friends, your family. And until next time, thank you so much for listening in on Beyond the Voices podcast. Thank you for your support. Hey guys, guess what time it is? It's time to make a decision. I'm Andrea Adams, and I am one of the co founders of Voice Masters Global. We are having our first in person conference at Broward Mall. That's in Plantation, Florida, on the 1st of November from 10 a.m. I'm inviting you to join me along with many other powerful speakers where we will be echoing greatness, where each and every voice will leave a mark. I encourage you to not miss this. Make a decision. Grab your tickets now. See you soon.